everyone. This video is going to be a little different. It's just going to be me reacting to a video that Mike Cthulhu sent me. I sent him a package a while back with a bunch of goodies in it, as well as a dagger that I made him. If you watch my videos, you've seen it, but if you haven't, go check it out. It's pretty sweet. It was like a golden dagger with like a finger pommel, but you know, other than that, I've been pretty busy working in the shop. As you can see, there used to be a closet here. I tore all that out and I moved my desk back into here, so now I have all that. That is extra room now, and working on a few things. I'm rusting a dagger I made for an Etsy order. I didn't make a video on it because I didn't really feel like it. I'm kind of burned out on making videos ever since I finished the Dragon Slayer. But I'll show you the dagger, and then I'm going to boil it, and hopefully it turns black. But let's get to the video. Thanks. This is the dagger that I'm rusting. I'm using hydrogen peroxide with some salt in it, but seems to be rusting pretty good. The rust is actually staying on the surface now, so I'll show you a picture of what it's supposed to look like too, right here. Okay, so let's watch the unboxing video. I got my Michael gear on.
I have no idea what's in this box, so depending on how well the camera can survive the explosion, you might be about to see some very interesting footage indeed.
So right now, first time I watched this, I was geeking out. I'm like, oh my god, that's the box that I sent. He's opening it up, and he just sent it to me. I'm geeking out. This is awesome.
Hang on. It mightn't be an explosion. It might be some deadly virus that's about to spray in my face.
The first time I watched that, and he said that, I just thought, I was like, oh, how funny would it be for me to send him another box and make it like a spring-loaded glitter bomb that just covers his entire shop. But, I don't know, like, there's been a few clips, just little tidbits that I've, caught of him reacting to certain things where I think he might be a little grumpy, like a grumpy, bearded old man, and it's like, he's pretty funny and pretty easygoing, but sometimes, like, it seems when he's, like, really stressed about a project or something, he gets a little grumpy, and I think that might taint our relationship, whatever that may be. Fan versus fan-y, I don't know.
We'll see. It doesn't feel heavy enough for a human head, so I don't think it's that. But let's have a look. What the hell? My name is Kyle O'Million.
Oh my god, he said my name! I was geeking out like crazy. I was like, I can't wait.
I am also a creator on YouTube. I just started out, and I've only been working with metal for less than a year, so still definitely have lots to learn. I want to thank you for everything you've taught me in your videos, and now that you've helped me personally. I say personally, there's a little secret about myself. Open on camera? Did you want me to read this on camera?
So I actually ended up thanking him for not reading that on camera, because I thought he was going to post this video, but he ended up saying, I'll tell you later, but he further down in the letter it explains that the little secret about myself is that I have a severe depression and a little bit of anxiety disorder, and there was one night a little while ago when I was up in the middle of the night, couldn't sleep, just, my thoughts were just going crazy, evil thoughts, and I heard my video go off, and he always posts really late at night, at least for me, because I'm in Michigan, but it was the Cerberus build video, and it immediately turned my mood around, which is really hard to do, and that video is one of my favorites just because he's working on his own design, so he's just kind of free going it, and he seems like he's less stressed about the build, and it was just a really genuine video of him and how he seems to be. So he was very cool that he was able to turn my mood around, which was very hard to do, and still is. But yeah, so that's a little secret about myself. Yeah, that's part of the reason why I'm so into Supernatural and their whole mental health program and things like that.
Oh, and my camera's about to run out of batteries. It's blinking at me. I need to get a new one in there. I will send you a message later tonight. These are very skinny. Have you used these? I mean, you say you're a metal dude, metal stuff too. These would be interesting.
So since sending him that video, I do not use those discs anymore. Ever since he cut his knuckle with one of those discs, I don't like to use them. And I also use them to kind of grind into corners and stuff, but I do it very carefully, and I always wear gloves when I do it because of what happened to him. And I don't know, I'm kind of scared about me sending him like the skinniest cutting discs ever made to a man that doesn't wear gloves half the time, but too late now. We'll see what happens.
The skinny ones, they're more fragile, but they last better. What's the difference between these two? Oh, it's weirdly curled. I haven't seen this type before. Ha! Thank you. I'm interested to see what this one does.
So, that disc, I actually have one here. So a normal disc is, it's got the pad on the bottom, and then it has this like fiberglass hub, and it covers the edge so you can't really get deep in there unless you do what he does, where he cuts off the hub. But this one he doesn't have to, because the sandpaper comes all the way around the edge, so it's really good for getting into corners. That's at least what I use it for. But yeah, I figured he hadn't seen it before. I just spotted it at the Home Depot and thought it'd be cool to send to him.
This one is more like the shape I normally have, but it has the weird it has a weird hub on it. Like, I've never seen a plastic hub. I mean, there's no reason why a plastic hub wouldn't work, but I have not seen this version before. Always welcome. Big angle grinding disc. What is this?
So that book is just, I was in a bookstore and I had already started packaging up everything that I was going to send to him, and they had a whole Cthulhu section. And I picked up that book, and it's all the mentions of Cthulhu in the H.P. Lovecraft text. And he said in the past, in some video, I don't remember which, but he really likes H.P. Lovecraft. And H.P. Lovecraft obviously created Cthulhu, at least I think. I'm not sure. But yeah, so it's all about Cthulhu. I just saw a book that said Cthulhu in big bold letters on the front, and I was like, oh, I'm going to grab that.
Is it just a list of all the mentions of Cthulhu? I guess I'll find out when I read it. Haha, nice!
So that's pretty cool reaction for him. That's his first reaction to seeing the dagger is, oh, nice,
Hang on. That's cute.
He said my dagger was cool. That's cool. That's very flattering.
Hang on. Can the camera see this? That is well done. Did you say you were only starting?
Yep. There's a lot of mistakes on that dagger that I think I hid pretty well. The only thing that I couldn't really hide was the fuller towards the ends. It's kind of rough. But since then, I've gotten these tiny little 1/8" shaft die grinding bits that I can fit in my Dremel, that I could have cleaned that up a bit more, but I didn't have them at the time. But yeah, I've only been working with metal for about 1.5 years now. I started my YouTube in February, so I've only been working with metal for less than a year still. Yeah, because I didn't even start metalworking on YouTube until a couple months into it. If you scroll way down into my feed, you see my very cringe-worthy videos of like my my capacitor bank and my railgun. It's just awful. I don't suggest watching them.
Because I like the look of this. I like it. It's hefty.
Yeah, he says it's hefty because I made the blade out of 1/2-inch steel. The handle is, I think it was 1.25 inches, and the fingers are 1/2-inch round bar. So it's pretty heavy dagger.
I like the fingers.
Those fingers were a pain in the ass.
Will it focus? Will this guy focus? I may have to turn this camera around.
Never-ending Michael Cthulhu battle of trying to get a piece of metal in focus. Never ends.
Take it off the tripod. Is this a painting you did?
No.
Did you say that in the letter and I missed it? I can't. Oh wait, I think it's printed because I can see the wrap lines. Focus. There we go. Look at this thing. Look at that fuller.
So it was pretty cool that he still appreciated the fuller even though it was pretty rough. I think he might be being nice a little bit, but I still appreciate that he liked it, you know. He said that he was going to use it in a future video, probably sometime at Halloween because it's a very Halloween-y knife. But he did give me permission to use this video in one of my videos. And I hope you guys check out the video of me making this knife. It's very cool.
See the fingers? I like the fingers. Weirdo finger pommel? Would you call it a pommel? I don't know. I wouldn't like to be ended rightly by this pommel. You get like the, whatchamacallit, the ultimate version of that Three Stooges thing.
My mom thought that joke was so goddamn funny. Oh man. It's pretty clever, but yeah.
I like its heft.
Bloop. Wouldn't have been complete without a Michael Cthulhu bloop. But yeah, so that whole video, I've watched it so many times. I watched it enough times for me to say, hey, this is an unlisted video, so I'm going to download it, and then I can watch it without the views going up and him seeing how many times I've watched it. But yeah, I was geeking out about that, and that knife was a lot of work, but I'm glad that he liked it. So if you're interested, go watch the video of me making it. It's on my channel, and it's titled How I Made Michael Cthulhu's Knife. And I think that's it. Some of my next projects might be Dark Souls 3 related. I'm still deciding between my best friend's favorite weapon and my favorite weapon. That's the Sunlight Great Sword versus the Dragon Slayer Great Axe. The Dragon Slayer that I made, if you guys watched it. Dragon Slayer. I'm probably not in focus, but 22 pounds, 3 feet from tip to pommel. I gotta clean it up, and I'm gonna replace the bandage, but it's up for sale on my Etsy store right now. I'll put the name of the store up on the screen right now. But there's the box that I made to ship it in. Shipping actually is not as bad as I thought it would. If I make it with an Etsy shipping tag, then like all the way from Michigan to California was only like $83. So that's not bad compared to the price of the sword. And the price of the sword isn't that bad compared to like Cthulhu, because he's a professional and I'm just an amateur working in a trailer. But I'm getting better. I am. If you guys have been watching me or watch my videos from the beginning, you can tell that my video quality has gotten better and my fabrication has been getting better. I've been getting more tools and learning a lot, and other than that, I'm just working on this Etsy order. Unfortunately, again, I did not make a video of it because I was just so burned out after making the Dragon Slayer. That was quite a project, but yeah, so thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you think I earned it, and leave a like if not for just Michael's portion of this video. I would appreciate it. See you guys next time.